And we're live. How are you doing? Oh, it's Harris Miller, my guest.
Hello.
Yep. Nick Lenz.
Yeah, we're supposed to have it on my channel, but mine kept getting delayed.
Yeah. Due to technical issues, we had to improvise. So, yeah. Consider being, special stream. More or less.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before we talk about the show itself, we should talk about what got us into My Hero Academia, Sylvia. Don't you agree?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why don't you go first, Sylvia? What got you
Yeah.
into My Hero Academia?
Well, what got me into my academia with a good friend on Jeremy Redford. He actually got me into the manga. So, well, I read the first chapter. Then I saw the anime. I got into the anime when it first started. Not that I was the English dub, but English dub with the anime I got into. And, well, I've been a fan ever since season 1. It was called Boku no Hero. And, well, after that, I watched the first season with an English dub, obviously. And then the rest is history. That's how I got into my academia. It's such a great anime, great show. Season 1 was amazing. Then I got season 2. The rest is history. Yep. Nick, how you
For
doing?
me, it was our mutual friend Edgar who got me the show.
Yep.
He recommended it to me because he knew how much of a big fan I am of superheroes. And the fact that, well, it's a good thing I watched the dub. Because the fact that, well, I'm sure you agree, if you watch a cartoon, you like to hear it in your own native tongue, not hearing it in Japanese.
Yep.
That's a good thing. And since the show, I have bought every single volume of the manga, all 4 light novels, and I have all 3 seasons of released on DVD, plus the movie. Plus I got T-shirts, I got a pillow, one character, I have figures behind me. Yeah, I'm just basically now a big fan of my director.
Yep.
And of course, meeting 2 of the voice actors.
Nice.
One we're going to talk about, and the other one who didn't start in the show until the current season's airing right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, because when he
Oh,
was
sure, Cherokee. Oh, sorry, I got a comment.
I guess he's in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah, and speaking of that, for the character who I'm sure you think his name from, his voice actor is going to be at Comic-Con going to next month.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Don't deny, My Hero Academia is like probably, I would say definitely the biggest phenomenon for anime since Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Mm-hmm. I 100% because, well, as people said, My Hero Academia exploded in the US because, let's face it, before My Hero Academia, and after DBZ, we didn't have a lot of anime. Well, we had Gundam, we had One Piece. One Piece, I tried getting into. It's so damn long. Like One Piece, I just can't get into. I wanted to get.
It is long. It is long for you, but it's well worth getting into. I've watched the entire series. It took me originally like a month and a half to get through. The series, and it's longer than my in One Piece, is case closed. This is, as of before the put everything on hiatus, aired its 974th episode.
Nice.
That was case closed.
Oh, case closed. Gotcha. I didn't want case closed.
Yeah, and the manga is longer. As of the most recent release of that manga, it's released 1,052 chapters.
Damn. That's impressive.
That's more than One Piece. One Piece is released 981.
Yep. Wow. Damn. Like, that's bigger than that in DC and Marvel these days.
As for the manga that this anime is based upon, it is released as of this past week 275 chapters. That is nothing to sneeze at. That's actually a pretty good amount for a manga.
Yeah, it is.
And when we talk about the season, now the series itself has adapted up until just into the arc I caught up to in the manga when I first started watching anime 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the anime before I did, Tibia, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, right after I watched it was on the school festival stuff. And that was right after I watched the English stuff. I did not watch all of season 4, but as I know, due to 2 episodes being subbed, I couldn't watch them because I want to watch dub. And, well, for what I stopped, I stopped basically near the end of the school festival stuff. The school festival was tons of fun.
Yeah. When I originally was watching the anime, I was watching it via a streaming service, it's actually a pretty big streaming service. It's free, unlike other ones which are pirated. This is WatchCartoon.io. That's how I watched initially the first 3 seasons of the show. But thanks to my subscription to Funimation streaming service, I'm able to watch every season of the series on the Funimation streaming service, paying only $5.99 a month.
Yep.
Which you should probably get a chance to get your hands on that, Tibia, because it's pretty affordable if you ever want to get a subscription to that. Because it's well worth your time to basically, pay the subscription to see all these great anime on there that you grew up loving when younger, basically. Though East Coast is not on there because they don't have the license for it anymore.
Yeah.
My Hero, they have the entire series on there. One Piece, they have some movies on there, but not all of them.
No.
They even have the recent movie that came out just last year, Stampede. They had that on there. They had streaming on there very limited, very recent, for about a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, like I said, Funimation, the My Hero Academia Machine 4, they don't have all the English episodes yet because, Abby has said during the COVID virus that they had to stop production. Yeah. The 2 episodes I want to watch now are Right Hill Bill and his story, but it's in Japanese and English.
The Funimation streaming service right now has it dubbed up until the last couple episodes.
Yeah. Which, that's where I stopped because, as I said, I don't want the English dub, but since the English dub not going to come out until God knows when, I'm going to wait.
I don't know when they're going to resume. They only got 2 episodes left, so I'm hoping they don't take too long releasing this stuff. I mean, when I initially heard about when they were going to resume the dub, how they're going to do it, that made me pretty happy because how stuff is right now. Like, they all do it remotely from their home, which, okay, you gotta keep safe for the voice actors. And I have heard in Japan, they just one thing, I'm not sure they can do it for My Hero, where they have recording booths, and they have, glass to separate the voice actors, keep them protected. And they also have pictures of wearing the masks everybody's wearing them. So,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to when that series resumes airing. But My Hero, as of right now, I mean, when I initially heard that in the case of the upcoming 5th season, I'm like, yeah, that makes total sense, given how popular the series is. And Tibia, how do you think about the whole aspect of the series is seasonal instead of regular ongoing anime compared to One Piece and Pokemon?
And Dragon Ball, to an extent.
Yeah, but that certainly is not airing right now, but only 2 I can think of are airing right now where they are, there's also Black Clover as well, but that's the only anime I can think of where they're releasing it weekly and it's not seasonal compared to some of the other anime right now. But I think the seasonal is a lot better because it gives the animators time to breathe and relax so they're not stressed out.
Yeah, I prefer seasonal anime over the glam anime because glam anime is fun, but sometimes that story gets so damn long and boring to the point you get a filler on and go nowhere, and then it's a mess.
Yes, there are some series that suffer from many filler arcs. I mean, Naruto, I've sat through Naruto filler arcs. None of them are good. The filler arcs for Naruto, none of them were good. There was one filler arc with Bleach I did not like at all because it was their second filler arc they did. It was the substitute captain for Squad 3. My
Mm.
gosh, this particular thrower came completely out of nowhere, and the ending was such a letdown. With this one character, thinking, oh yeah, he's the good guy, and great character, and all of a sudden, by the last episode, oh yeah, turns out he's the guy behind everything. Like what? That was so stupid. They
Yeah.
kind of did this with the last season versus Air from Bleach, when they did the Fullbringer War, but at least that had a build up to it. That
Yeah.
other season came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yes. But
Yeah.
that's kind of big studio. My Hero is done by Funimation, while Bleach is done by his media. Which they both Funimation. They don't really put out a bad job. His media takes their time. But this gets up really quickly.
Hmm?
Funimation. They put out their dubs really quickly. And I've never come across anybody who's actually watched a lot of these anime tibia where
Mm-hmm.
they think that Funimation dubs are bad, or the dubs they do. I mean, some characters
Yeah.
where they might not fit the voice acting that fit the characters. But in case of My Hero, yeah, every character who has an English dub actor fits their character.
Yep.
Like, for example, the guy who's pretty much on the front cover of your season 1 DVD. Oh
Yep.
my,
Deku. Is it?
yeah, Deku, but the guy behind him. Like,
Oh my.
in the back. Oh
Yep.
my. Christopher Sabat, basically, what I can tell from when I initially met him, he loves playing this character. And how
Yeah,
he
oh
got
my.
to play the character is that he was recommended this by a friend of his to play the character. And based upon, as you see a lot of their anime, it makes total sense that he did the character. Because he's
Yep.
big and bulky. And he does occasionally how much he does like to complain how much of a man he is.
Yep. I agree with
That
that.
looks like a yeah. But all the voice actors, from what I can tell, love doing it, and I've seen the behind the scenes stuff for the series. They love doing the series.
Same here.
Like Colleen Clickenbeard, for example, she voices the character Momo. She always looks forward to doing the series along with One Piece. She directs a lot of the. She actually is director for the current season of the show.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But now let's talk about the actual series itself. I know we've been talking sort of behind the scenes stuff, but the manga initially started for the series back in 2015. The anime started back in 2016.
Yep.
1 year later, not bad.
Yep.
The first season of the anime was 13 episodes long, adapted for 21 chapters of the manga, roughly covering the first 4 arcs of the manga. The first arc is the intrinsic series. Of course, to mention the studio who makes the series is Studio Bones. Fantastic studio who makes the series.
Yep. Studio Bone, I think they also made the Parasite series, and they also made another series they made they made the Dead Man Wonderland series. Or was that Mad? I forget.
Yeah. Of course, Matt, I would have, Studio Bones based on the animation style for this series, it does fit what they do with the characters. I don't think Madhouse's style would have worked for My Hero. Do you agree?
Madhouse, I mean that would work. Madhouse more blood, gore, and they have dark series like Death Note, for example, the dark series. That is very dark. Dead Man Wonderland, an extremely dark series.
There's also Hunter x Hunter. They were also made the 2011 series that was made by Madhouse. And
One Punch Man, also Madhouse.
Yeah, they did the first season of the show. Second season was done by JC Staff, which I didn't have an initial problem with the season like everyone else did.
Same here. I think the season did pretty good for what I've seen.
Yeah. So let's talk about who debuts in the very first. Now, what I do some of my series is like, well, like, who makes debut, what obviously makes a debut in like a certain arc, let's say. Because one thing this writer has in common with Akira Toriyama, he likes to introduce a lot of characters when he starts up a story arc. Like, this first story arc introduces All Might, Deku, Bakudo, Mount Lady.
Yep. The wood guy. The guy at the wood.
Yeah, there's him. some of the other characters associated with Class 1A, I don't think they make a debut this first arc, do they? I don't believe they do.
I think all Class 1A do make a debut at the in season 1, but
But not in the first arc. That's when the first.
Well, in the first arc, I don't think so. No, they don't.
Yeah, mostly just. Now, who voices these characters? Savage voices All Might.
Yep.
Not Lady is voiced by Jay Marseille, who, yeah, her voice does fit the character Not Lady.
Yep.
Because of what type of character she is. Deku is voiced by Justin Brenner, and Bakuto is voiced by Cliff Chapter, which he does a pretty good job. He's a good character. It's something though that I think I've heard in like one of his series, but he doesn't get the same loudmouth screaming voice that he does for Bakuto.
Yep. Alright, and Bakuto, is not a happy kid. He's, how can I say this? Oh yeah, freaking nuts. And season 1, he's a jerk, a egotistical asshole, and freaking insane.
Oh, and plus, he swears.
Yep, a lot.
He doesn't do it that much in the dub, but he does do it a lot in the sub and the manga. He swears like freaking crazy.
Yep. Well, then I did not want the sub. I want the dub. So I think I watched one sub version of it, and I just couldn't get it that much.
Yeah, I watched like a little about half of the third season sub because the dub had temporary stop for about a couple weeks. And I really wanted to continue watching the anime. So I had to watch the season dub, but I did eventually go back and rewatch the episode. I watched sub, all dub. It was from episode 11 up until the episode 22.
Yep.
Which, after the first season, the episode count increased.
Yep. Which actually, before you get to season 2, I do on season 1, but season 1 didn't do the concept, but all my power, because during the beginning of the series, Deku, he's like really quirkless. Reason why he's going to be a doctor, and the doctor said, well, it's not going to happen, and that's Deku's dream. And yeah, that would sound depressing. The guy would grab me powers, but he doesn't. And
he thought it was fun. All my basically.
That's not good. Nick, your audio's muffled.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's muffled now, is it?
No, it's not.
Probably because it's in my shirt. Anyways, like Deku basically follows All Might. He's just happily in town. Of course, the reason why he's there, not real till a little bit after he meets him, is that he is there looking for a replacement. And basically, Deku was eventually born corporate. Bakuto has that explosive form. And go, oh yeah, like I thought it would be basically cool if I have a quirk like his. And one thing I should note though, Tibia, is that Deku calls Bakuto Kachi.
Yep,
which,
gotcha.
Yeah. That's actually taken from the Japanese dub. My guess is the reason why they kept that in is because that's what Deku always calls him, so it'd be kind of unusual for him to call him simply Bakuto, like everyone else does.
Yeah, but I actually find the first name, but it makes sense. Because they're both classmates, from the same school, and they're usually former friends.
Yes. Oh. And a lot of the time, whenever they transfer something from sub to dub, they don't keep the honorifics with the names that much. Very rarely they do. Unless, of course, it's part of their character.
Yeah. I want a Parasite movie, and Parasite is a very dark series, not a happy series.
Yeah. So, basically, Deku wants he asks All Might if someone can actually hear without a quirk.
Well, someone has to become a hero without a quirk.
Yeah. And, like, I think he said, like, they were, like, every episode, 80% of the world's population have got quirks. Damn, that's a lot. That's like most of the world's population.
Yep. And here's the thing about that. This actually reminds me so much of X-Men, but done better. Kidding. I remember the X-Men in my great series, but my God, X-Men has been like down to whatever with all that bullshit really. Well, not recently, but in the past. Long story. Like, this even Marvel, I think is what Marvel DC should be. Fun, happy. Yeah, yes, a dark moment there, but it might be the Marvel DC should be. Like, comment, these might be my dream X-Men at the series. But done great.
And I'm sure some people may have noticed this when it comes to the character. The writer himself has admitted he's admitted in interviews that Deku is based upon Spider-Man.
Yep.
And he, from what I've heard, has taken inspiration from Superman and Captain America.
Yep.
As the rest of the characters, I'm not sure exactly where he took inspiration from for the other characters in the series. I would think Mount Lady is maybe something like Giant Man.
Or Giganta from DC.
That's possible. So after he tells him like no, then eventually I think Mako was swallowed by this slime monster.
Yeah, the same monster that All Might stopped, but then Deku accidentally kind of leaves by accident when All Might trapped him in his bottle.
Yeah,
oops.
But thanks to his courage, All Might was able to show up and basically defeat the creature.
Yep.
And that somehow convinced All Might to give his quirk to Deku.
Yep.
And before this, when we had Mount Lady show up, they had her basically finish up taking down villain that Proteus, I think his name is, the one who had to go through grow trees.
I think that's his name. I think that's his name. I think the villain. I think the hero grow tree is the wood guy, but the villain who they fought with Kyrie Electric guy. I don't know what that guy was. He was a random villain. Yeah.
Yes. And Mount Lady's like, wow, that makes a good public debut. Like, it's unknown. It's never explained in the series if she ever went to something like UA for her training.
Yeah.
Because it's never explained much of Mount Lady's backstory. Aside from the fact that when she's not being a superhero, she's really lazy.
Well, yep.
That's according to Menta, who actually, when we do the sort of like internships, he does explain that later in season 2.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Yep. And so, like, as soon as basically, like, give him a work, like, can't give him work just yet. He has to build up with the bulk of his body. And I heard Deku was initially 14 years old when the series started. And then by the end of the first arc, 1 year has passed by. He's now 15. He's got a lot bigger. So I guess All Might's like, okay, I'm going to transfer my quirk to you. I think he said about 2% of his power transferred to
well, I think at he transferred really half his power. If I'm not the way the power works, because it passed down generation, and All Might explained about power to Deku, and they had to use the training to let him into basically robot body to contain the power. And we fast forward really to think 1 year later, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I forget.
Yeah. And it's later explained Deku is the 9th host to All Might's quirk, the One for
All. Yep.
Which the name itself comes from an old saying that pretty much the theory used to say. All for one and one for all. Yep. And we'll get to All for One when we talk about season 3.
Yeah, because season 3, holy shit, when the thing when shit goes down. It's epic.
Yeah, we'll talk about
that's the movie.
Then we have the quirk amplification test, which introduces, I believe this one introduces Otaku, Ingenium. Let's see, who else? I think there's a few other people who show up here too. I think like a good chunk of the characters who appear in UA Class 1. I think they all appear in this story arc, don't they? This 2 photos.
Yeah, I've been sure. Then the engine exam. I think you get to see someone in the engine exam, but I think we don't get to see all of Rangers then. Because remember, Todoroki, we don't see him until in the crack itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say the reason why he's able to skip it is because he's got a scholarship.
Yeah, because of his father.
I think Bakuro's got a scholarship too.
I think so. I know he didn't enter the exam. We get to see him.
Yeah, and Shudo's quirk is that it has half cold, half hellfire, which the cold comes from his mother, and the hellfire comes from his father Endeavor.
Yeah, which we'll get to him at the scene too, because Endeavor's not a nice person.
Yes, we'll discuss him and how much of a jerk man is.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think isn't also property introduced here as well.
Yep.
Yep. And when they have the test, now when Deku first meets Otaku, he does this thing where he's like blushing and he's like covering his face. It's a minor gag in the show, which they stop after the first season.
Yeah, it's adorable.
I think it's so funny, and it really heavily implied that Deku was that thing for Otaku.
Which I approve. Because that reason why I support 100% because they actually a great couple.
Yep, and she's voiced by Lucia Christian.
That's adorable.
Yep. Yeah, and Crappie is voiced by Monica Riff, who's now voicing Bulma from
Nice.
the Dragon Ball franchise.
Nice.
I have met one of the other voice actors for the show. I think it was the guy who voices Kale, Austin Kendall.
Who?
Taylor. He's the guy with the hair ability.
Oh, him. Yeah, the karate guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
And there's also the guy who I think his name is Chirochi. I think his name is the guy who could fire a laser from his belly button.
Yep, him.
He is so funny.
He is funny.
He's by
and he's
far the
French.
most funniest character of the entire series.
Yep. And he's French.
Yeah, which it's never implied that in the manga.
Huh. You are even see about they are the soul eater. I'm a full metal alchemist. I didn't know about that. Interesting.
Yep.
I watched Soul Eater a few years ago. It's such a great anime. Full Metal Alchemist, great anime.
Brotherhood is a lot. I've watched Brotherhood. It is awesome, Brotherhood.
Same. I'm reading Brotherhood. Brotherhood is amazing. I think both Full Metal and Brotherhood are both awesome. In my opinion, they're both great.
I still haven't watched the original Full Metal Alchemist yet, but
I wanted to read it for a long time ago. It was good.
Of course, I met Sabbath. He's the one who voices on that show. The guy Alexander Armstrong.
Yep. Armstrong is such a good character.
Yeah, and I've also met the guy who voices Loud. Saw that before.
Nice.
Also got to meet in person. But Peppercorn, surprisingly, I looked up his resume. He doesn't do any voices in the show. He voices no character. Look like that. That's weird. Why would he not? I mean, a lot of like him and I think the only actor I can think of who doesn't do a character for the show is Sean Chimmel.
Interesting.
Yeah, he doesn't do any character for the series. I mean, I think Chimmel will make a great voice some character. Hope he doesn't do it. Okay. He voices Austin, he's actually his character's from Class 1B. He is known as the Phantom Thief.
Oh.
Yeah, that's who he voices in the series.
Yeah.
And apparently his quirk was Coffee. He appeared in season 2 of the show. The other man looks like off someplace. He probably went to the bathroom. I guess you're back.
I'm back.
Yeah, I can see you're back. So, pretty much all the characters introduced in the Fork Apprehension test, but how the test is given is okay. So they have to be a bunch of robots and rescue people. Deku doesn't destroy any robot, but he does rescue Otaku.
Yeah, or after she gets trapped basically under some rubble.
Yep. Her quirk is that she can float.
Yep.
With her like she makes up float. That's basically her quirk. And Denny can run really fast. Froppy has both of the frog. Menta, aka Pop-Off, he could basically well that's his build of Pop-Off. His code name is I think his code name is Grape Juice.
I think so, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, speaking of fan beefs, like Persona 5 lawyer and you're to play a fan beef. Really? Yep.
Never played that game.
It's really great. It's not fan basically of NL fan basically of RPG. This game I think is fantastic.
Okay.
This is pretty cool. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the Persona 5 ad. It's not a happy story. There's a dark element in this game. It's very messed up. But
Well, after they introduce all the characters, which Deku gets in just by sheer luck. Next arc is I think it was with the very next arc of the series, which is the battle trial. This is where we get to Eraserhead.
yep. Well, actually, before we get that, I could be recommended. During the entries, we usually see Deku use but one for all, but against Giant Robot. And it's such a great, awesome, epic moment. I mean, that made me smile. Granted, he breaks his arm, but that was so cool.
Yeah.
It's such an epic moment. He destroyed Giant Robot in general. It's badass.
Which apparently breaking those giant robots meant 0 points.
Yeah, but he saved the Otaku at the ability. Well, gave him at the point to get him at the entrance exam. Well, succeed in the entrance exam, what it says.
Yep. So like all the characters, pretty much anybody who's a main character passes that test, and again, well, a lot of them get into class 1A.
Yep. After we get a message from Almighty to Deku, which said, "Welcome to My Academia." That's such a great speech, in my opinion.
Yep. I believe this arc was also introduction to the Recovery Girl.
Yep. We do get to Recovery Girl.
Which she's one of 2 characters I've seen where they actually changed their voice actors.
They did? Oh, I didn't notice.
The other one was President Mike. They changed his voice actor too. After the first season show. First season, I don't remember who was voice of the Recovery Girl in the first season, but second season forward, it's Lucia Christian. Who voices the Recovery Girl. For President Mike, it's Sonny Surek. Which, when you think of him, like, President Mike doesn't seem like a character with voice. Right? Well, I think he does a good job voicing the character, but those 2 movies I can think of where they actually changed voice actors for the second season.
Interesting.
So, President Mike, there was a reason for that one because the actor got sick.
What?
The original voice actor, President Mike, got sick, so they replaced him in season 2. As for the Recovery Girl, no idea why they replaced him.
I don't get it.
Yeah. And she does know about the quirk about the whole thing about they realized at the start of the series where it's a multi-generational quirk. She knows all about it. She's one of the handful of people who do know about it. I think Eraserhead knows about it.
I think you know that, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, but when he gets first introduced to Eraserhead, Deku doesn't really recognize it until he takes off his famous scarf he has in the series, where he shows the goggles like, "Oh, you're Eraserhead."
Yep.
And everybody's shocked the fact they hear that. Because Eraserhead was known to be a very quiet individual, and he was not something to think the public spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you remember how he's first introduced in the series?
Yep.
Like he's in a sleeping bag.
It's a scene bag.
Yeah, which is just it's a gag in the series because he has to rest his eyes. Basically,
Yep.
it's like he's sleeping, and yet you have a class going on, and yet you have to sleep, right?
We got the hilarious. It was kind of remind me kind of like Batman. It's kind of like a Batman character, but a bit more scarier.
And he's the whole teacher. All Might is the he teaches. I think he teaches hero history.
Hmm?
All Might teaches hero history. Midnight,
Yeah.
the rated R superhero, teaches. I think she teaches art.
Yep.
President Mike teaches English, despite the fact it's Japanese.
Pretty much, sure, after should be in music class.
I'm trying to think, was there any other teachers they had for the class besides Eraserhead, All Might, Midnight, and President Mike?
I
I think that was it.
think that's all I got. Because we didn't get to see more teaching until I think near the end of the first arc, or the first season
Yeah.
episodes.
One thing that the series did not show, they kind of implied in one of the episodes where they show how President Mike teaches his English class. It would have been so cool to see in the show. They never showed in the show or in the manga of what lessons does All Might teach of hero history.
That would be very interesting to see.
Yeah, but I would have loved to see it, but nope, they don't show it. They don't even
Yeah.
show what Midnight apparently does. And the thing with one of the characters, Menta, which she approves of his action, Menta is a pervert.
Nice.
Yeah, which everybody's like the whole class is pretty proud of this. Midnight is the only character who approves of what he does.
Yeah. Minette Jonathan, even though he's a pervert, Jonathan, but he actually is funny.
Yeah, because he goes freaking nuts when people misleading the woman in the class. Despite that he's the youngest.
Yep.
Because I think he's supposed to be, he was 12 when the series started. I think he might be now 13.
Mm-hmm.
I think Deku currently is 16 now.
15, I think in season 1. Yeah.
Yeah, season 1 is 15, but I think right now he's 16.
Oh, yeah, the race scene, I think so, yeah.
Yep.
So, I'm actually having to declare for granted because unlike Mexico, which does piss me off, Mexico, they let the character grant at the in the anime and manga because they were more about the side team, it's like. Why can't all of these let the character grow and mature? I've been saying for years that when you let a character grow up and mature and progress as the character. Start the great character DJ Marvel, let them go like Spidey should be married to have a daughter by now. My wife should be next Spider-Man. It should be that simple. It's a boom my DJ Marvel don't let the character progress. Unlike my Academia, they let the character progress. I wonder why. Well, I know why, because DJ Marvel want my corporate to want to get forever. Even if they went to the story itself. Yeah. Right.
But anyways.
But anyway, that's a side tangent, but that's another topic another day.
When they show the class, it's very standard class that I think anybody who went to high school would probably say, yeah, this is typical high school stuff. Do you agree, Sylvia?
I agree.
The whole thing with the whole thing in class like 1A, that's pretty standard for Japanese education for their classes, because here we don't have that. We do a class like classroom 1, classroom 2. We have no letters for classrooms, and plus our schools don't have like glass windows because everything is like outdoor.
Yeah.
Which is very standard. You get that for college, but not for high school.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The school itself, I gotta hand it to Studio Bones make this school look so big, and yet we don't see enough of the school.
Yeah, we don't. I think we see more of the school in the later seasons. Before I got from this scene, we get to see at least the UCA building, the the track and field.
Which are the gym and the classroom for Class 1A.
Yep. And that's about it.
Yep. Oh, there's also Recover Girls nurse's office.
Nurse's office, yeah.
Yeah, they showed that, and they occasionally show the principal's office too. But you ever notice how no one's ever sat there?
I noticed.
I've been to the principal's office before, and well, it's not something we'll talk about because principals I've been to quite nice, and the guy is, well, let's just say, has a very interesting looking office.
I agree.
And he's short too for a principal.
Yep.
Like all the teachers tower. Well, I think the only person who doesn't tower over him is Mensa.
Yep.
Oddly enough, throughout the entire series, he never shares any screen time with a lot of the characters. Like, if it's not one of the adults, I don't think he shares screen time with hardly anybody.
Oh, sorry. You know what about that?
So, yeah, I think and also, this season starts a gag. They actually stopped doing this in season 3, where every time he uses fork with his fingers, they break.
Yep. We'd actually see you in the press basically shit. I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, we said he basically you actually basically one ball, with pinky to use the ball and basically project it at a very high rate. Actually saving the from getting exploded.
Yep.
Which even almost had reckless. Well, not to Deku, but to Urusei, basically.
Yep. And
I'm on almost side on that one. That does seem reckless.
Yep. And the thing with All Might is, I mean, he's a good mentor, and just in the first season of the show, the only because it's later revealed that he's got like multiple quirks, the all one quirk. I think he shows up just one in the first season. I think he just shows up. Yeah, I heard about that.
Avatar. Yeah, Avatar. I know that's on Netflix. One Piece. I don't know about that one. I kind of put Sakura.
Yes,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Cardcaptor Sakura. It's a series where it's a 10-year-old girl who captures cards, magic cards.
Okay.
And her best friend basically makes her these outlandish outfits. She basically videotapes her in.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, what the anime? Yeah. Pass.
Yeah. You might think of it as kind of like a magical school anime, but the only reason why I watched it because the people behind the show, well, the writer of the comic book, the manga, also created the show Triple X Holic and Pursue Regular Chronicles.
Wait, what series? I can't need to hear that.
Triple X Holic, Toshiba Reservoir Chronicle.
Okay.
Basically a love letter to the fans. It's like a crossover series with a lot of their work they've done over the years. So they basically kind of like reveal like all their works for the big multiverse of worlds.
You're a little bit muffled.
Yeah.
No, you're a little bit muffled.
I don't know how it's muffled.
Okay, better.
Yeah. They go like multiple worlds. The group who makes the series is called Clamp. They're a group of women who make the series.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And of course, we go from Avatar, that's Ambidextrous and One Piece.
Nice.
But I did hear it is on Netflix now. So that I wasn't really surprised about.
Yeah.
Cardcaptor Sakura, I was surprised to hear that was on Netflix.
Yeah. Anyone fan Sailor Moon? I don't watch Sailor Moon.
I have.
Yeah. I know my sister owned the Blu-ray. Okay.
Yeah, my sister is a big Sailor Moon fan, so
Yeah.
I gave her Sailor Moon for Christmas, her birthday, and her wedding anniversary.
Nice.
And plus, I met one of the actors who, well, Todd McCarthy's show, and I met the actress who voices the current voice actress who does Sailor Mars.
Mhm.
Yep. But that's the case of My Hero Academia.
Yep.
Aside from basically the third arc, basically because of people's abilities that we already showed, not much is revealed about Trout.
Mhm. Yep.
And then we have the arc that kind of, well, lays the groundwork for pretty much the rest of the series. The Unforeseen Simulations Joint arc. Basically, they're in the area that basically has the same abbreviation as University of Japan.
Well, actually, before we get to we didn't get to see the fight. We didn't get to the fight between Deku and Bakugo, Kachan.
Yeah, I think they battled some kind of like test area.
Yeah, the test engine would make at the capture or basically protect the weapon.
Yep.
And the fight between Deku and Bakugo is actually very interesting. It's actually very cool to fight because Bakugo is hot-headed, but he's not trying to kill him. He's trying to win. That's his purpose. He want to win. And Deku is calling out bullshit, and that's pretty cool at the fight. And he actually win with smarts, not with sheer brawn. And that's how I did it to him. He's a great character. He's relatable. Oh man, don't want to get caught out. Yeah, indeed. Mhm.
Is that one of your dogs?
Yeah. That's Momo.
Yeah, then we have the arc that introduces to the League of Villains.
Yep.
Well, not all of them per se, not the ones we're all familiar with.
Yeah.
Basically, we have Todoroki making his debut.
Yep.
There's like Warpgate, Nemu, and this is where you can see some of the characters actually fight actual villains for the first time in the series.
Yeah.
And we see Todoroki's personality. According to All Might, it's very childish.
Yep. And Shigaraki and Joe he got hands and oh boy, he looks so creepy when you first see him at the in season 1.
Yeah, which they revealed his backstory for season 3.
Yeah. Well, there's some backstory
Most of his
in season 3.
backstory, but not his entirely. But yeah, like his childhood is not revealed until an arc that will probably air in season 5.
That's my best guess.
Yeah, so basically it's probably like how you first met. Hey.
Oh, my son, so I'm not tired yet.
Yeah,
Well, until season 3 happens, which we'll get to that if we have time.
Yep.
So I'm saying more Vegeta like exact opposite of True, he is kind of Vegeta like, well, kind of. Vegeta started more of a villain. Bakugo is trying to be a hero.
Yeah.
But I do see the comparison.
Yeah, but at least that Deku is not an idiot, and he's also not a gluten.
Yeah.
Because that's how it is when it comes to Deku. Well, Goku was known for being glutton and very power hungry. Well, basically known for getting a lot of power with him. Deku doesn't have much of an ego like Goku does.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. I at least got handed to the anime for making this arc that's only just a few episodes really good.
Yep. We have to get the training out front. Well, after the Deku defeated Bakugo and Bakugo admits that, well, he he's not strong enough to beat the ice guy, and he's got jealous, but also as in trying to, he also wanted to quit, but Decker stopped him from quitting and tells him the truth, which he doesn't believe him because he believes that quirk should not be passed down to the origin, and in a way that doesn't make sense because from our point of view, I kind of similar with him in a way because, well, the thing about it, he doesn't believe that if it would, like, him power, like, doesn't exist until we find scene 3, which we'll get to that later, but, okay, we should about that fast forward to the more we look at,
it looks like some rescue operations. That's what introduced the character of 13, who had the highest number of rescues. And, like, okay, so you have a superhero who wears an astronaut suit, basically thinks he is an astronaut. You know the weird thing is about this character? You never see him without his helmet on.
No, we did not. No, we did not, buddy. I bet a black hole, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe Margaret got with the villain who's going to switch between her and villain. Yeah, but scene 3. We'll get that later.
Yeah.
And basically, oh, okay.
By the time you finish watching the season, you're like, man, I want to watch season 2. Because I love, I love this. Season 2, please.
Yeah.
Once we got season 2,
sorry to do it, but before you get scene 2, I do want to talk about the final fight with Deku, Floppy, and plus, manager as the villains, and that's a very cool plan. The kids but then well, Shigaraki is in a hole. His agent hole general is well, Nomu.
Yes. Also, Floppy is the first person to, let's just say, suspect that Deku gets his quirk to somebody else, but it goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's true.
And anyone can tell Deku is a genius when it comes to strategy.
Yep.
Because his strategy he uses to take on the villains here actually works.
Yep.
He's never had a strategy that officially failed.
Yep. Right. And that's why I think you have to use brain instead of the font. He's more using intelligence.
Because he has limitations for taking lots and lots of notes on every single superhero appearance in series, so he develops good strategy based upon a lot of thinking.
Chief, in my game, I'm crossover with One Punch Man down the line. I'm saying possible.
Yeah, there's nothing that says it can't. It's just that, well, anime-wise, for right now, it's tough to tell because One Punch Man and My Hero Academia are made by 2 different studios.
Yeah, they're made by 2 different studios, and plus that crossover, I don't think that would work. Because One Punch Man, the only thing about One Punch Man, the gag, that he's so powerful that he's too strong that he's, one fight a warrior opponent.
Yeah, and a lot of people probably wonder, who would win the fight? Deku or something?
No contest.
Yeah, and plus, Saitama's known for basically a lot of property damage. What the heck?
Shit. Nick?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. It just froze for a second.
Oh. Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
You were saying?
Yeah. Saitama is known for having a lot of property damage associated with his power. Not the case of Deku. He doesn't usually. All Might did cause some property damage usually free. We'll get to that. But Deku is not known for causing a lot of property damage.
Yeah. Saitama is more in general more just body damage, but sometimes he's fighting giant monsters and fighting bigger other stuff.
Which he never gets credit for because he thinks he's killing his critic.
Yep. Which makes sense, but yeah, I don't really care about the cranks. When he does, who knows?
Yep. And before we move on to season 2, the first season had one OVA. I don't think you saw it, Sylvia. It was simply put just what the rescue was supposed to be. Like them doing like practical rescue operations where Deku and Genium and Otaku had to be like the victims on rescue.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a pretty simple, short and sweet OVA. It's only about 15 minutes.
Gotcha.
And not much else to this one, aside from the fact that this particular OVA is canon to anime. I don't know if it's canon to manga or not because it's never stated.
Yeah. It probably isn't canon manga. Who knows? I didn't want the OVA.
Yeah, the writer himself is never stating. I watched it via sub because there's no English dub for some reason. And this was 3 OVAs. The third one they did was really, really short. It was like 5 minutes. It was just a promotion for the film that came out the first My Hero Academia movie.
Which we'll get to that after later.
Yeah. Aside from that OVA, between seasons 1 and 2, there was nothing else aside from that, and of course the manga. There was nothing anime-wise released during that period of time that takes place during that period of time. So, move on to season 2.
Well, before we get to season 2, I do the final fight on my Nomu. It's such a kick-ass fight. It's so fast and awesome, and holy shit! Power. You had to give me pretty cool. Like, a purification. Like, what? Ultra! It's the best moment. Awesome.
Yep. And Deku basically bought time for All Might because his muscle core got to run out because he knows about his secret. So he was just buying him time, and All Might knew that.
Yep. And he had to wait for backup. And that's pretty smart. Oh, sorry.
I don't remember which hero was it that went to call the other teachers for backup?
It was Angenium.
Yeah, well, it makes sense because he's the fastest person. I think he was also elected class president.
Yeah, Ida.
Yeah, he was like, well, initially it was Deku was named class president, but Deku passed on it to him, and he stayed in the council with Mo being the VP.
Yep.
Which, still to this day, that's the student council for you. Deku, Otaku, Momo, and then Jenny.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Deku is more like just a council member. It's never really said exactly what they do for the student council for this class. It's never really stated exactly what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why though. They just don't really do it for some reason.
Yeah.
Aside from that, there's not much else to say about season 1.
Yeah, but anyway, long story short, All Might defeat Nomu, buys time. Shigaraki, they failed, but he did a one-not jump card or whatever to try to kill All Might. Deku had to prevent that from happening, but can kill himself. But long story short, the school teacher is finally alive. You can see all the school teachers. You see the gun guy, pretty cool. Kind of mind me, the Jordan Hex skater. You know, with the mask on, like cowboy skater. We see all the teachers finally have to get rescue to students, and well, that ended season 1. Oh, I actually the one with the season 1. Shigaraki escapes, obviously, and you can see at the event at the headquarters.
Which I think this is we see All for One for the first time. You see him in shadow, you don't see him full.
You see only a monitor with sound only, and you hear his voice basically.
Yeah, if you're curious who voices him, it's John Sweeney.
Nice.
Yeah, he's the one that voices him. If you look up his voice credits, he's mostly known for one of the famous characters who voiced anime. He voiced Crocodile for One Piece.
Nice.
A guy with a scar across his nose and hook for
Huh.
a hand. That's
How many
his
scar from
character.
former alchemist?
Yeah. I think I don't know if he was in Full Metal Star. I don't know. I have to look it up. But he was in several anime I've watched. He was in a series called My Bride is a Mermaid, where he voices the father of the female lead of the series, which he was like so over the top of that series.
Nice.
Yeah, with Sabbath playing his top assassin,
Hmm.
Masa, a
Can't
guy
wait
with
to
his
see
half
that
permanent
older.
katana.
I can't wait too.
Yep.
Yep.
I guess now we'll talk about season 2.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it was about to season 2. Well, there's one more thing at the end of season 1. They have to go basically, I made a cliffhanger with them, this guy with the red scarf,
Yeah, that's Stain.
which said, to be continued season 2.
Yep. And 2, unlike the first season, with that first 4 arcs of the manga, 2 starts this thing where it adapts only 3 per se, though 3 does kind of help set up season 4.
Yep.
So the first arc, and this is probably by far the one arc people talk about when people talk about season 2, the UA Sports Festival.
US Sport Festival, which I think my only favorite art game is next to Stain, which we'll get to Stain later. But
Yeah, which this is the arc that pretty much, it's like, okay, a tournament arc in this anime, which is very typical for Shonen to do. I mean, it's
yep.
been standard fare for a series like this to have a tournament since Dragon Ball.
Yep, because Yu Hakusho tournament arc was not very interesting. But
Yeah,
that
and
arc
here's
there's more
two
demons.
Yeah, and this is one of 2 they actually have in the series. The other one they have in season 3.
Oh yeah, you do a tournament on season 3. We forgot about that. But
Yeah,
that didn't want to heal friend teachers.
yeah,
Whereas
and
season 2.
apparently the UA Sports Schools have got a lot of exposure,
Yep.
which got everybody, like all the other schools, jealous of their success.
Yep.
They also
The
introduced,
UFJ incident.
yeah, this arc also introduced a character who still occasionally pops up to this very day. She popped up in season 3, actually about twice, but once season 3, and she popped up once in the current season of the series. Mia here, her Rossi, I think her name is, the one who has built its Zoom, who makes Deku's gadgets.
Yep. Yeah, she appeared in season 2.
Yeah. And she has a strange obsession with Deku.
Dragon Ball Naruto Dragon Ball Naruto did have tournaments. That's also true.
Yep.
I think Dragon Ball had a tournament first, but then Naruto, think Naruto came out as a DVD.
Yeah.
Or DVD.
The only series I can think of that actually have had tournaments, Hunter x Hunter had well, the Hunter exam is simply put the tournament for them.
Yep.
They also had the Heaven Tower. Let's see, Yu Hakusho had a couple of them.
Yep. The Dog Tournament and Yu Hakusho.
Yeah. I'm trying to think though.
Death Note did not have a tournament. Death Note more mysteries at macabre and dark.
One series I can think of that never really technically had a tournament in the anime, just sort of long the series did. One Piece. Never had one.
Yeah, One Piece doesn't have it. It would make sense. One Piece more with pirates.
Yeah. Bleach, surprisingly, has never had one.
Oh yeah, you did have a tournament.
Yep.
Pokemon don't have tournament because that makes sense because more Pokemon.
It's Pokemon. There are always those tournaments.
Yep.
I'm trying to think.
Hakusho, I mean for. Yep. Nick. Shit. Uh-oh. Skate, but what are you taking to do at the moment? Fucking
Okay, sorry
internet.
about that.
What? Ugh,
Yeah, it was on my end. My phone kind of overheated, so my
yeah.
phone had to shut itself off because, well, reasons.
Yeah. It'd be easier if you use a desktop, but you had technically and desktop for some reason. Well, not a laptop. My bad.
But let me back out of this. Hang on.
Okay. You go and turn a tournament in the enemy. Oh yeah, yeah, the anime. Yeah, anime. Yeah, that also true. You know what that? What is it? Oh, wait. Oh.
I'm back now.
Alright, that's
Um,
good. Yay.
yeah, my because I was using from Discord, it might cause my phone to overheat.
Gotcha.
That's why it's working fine now.
Alright.
Anyways, do you remember where I left off before I got hit cut off?
Yeah, what in the thing when terminal. Well, actually, I think the terminal with all the terminals we mentioned with all the other animes.
Okay, let me be right back. My phone is overheating. Be right back, okay?
Okay, you good? Oh. Every Yugo anime tournament, Dual Monster, GX, 5D, Zexo, Arc 5, and Violent. Huh. Interesting. So I never had a tournament at the World War Zero Vampire. And so, yeah, so there's, yeah. Oh, so there's no one tournament. What do you call that? No. No, I don't like that Mega Point. Yeah, back. Well, technically, Persona 5 is not. Persona 5 didn't never anime. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it did an anime. but they're really not good for it. But to be fair, the game didn't need a tournament. The game's fine the way it is. At least in my opinion. Oh, shit. The fight's not connected. That's not good. No, please, please. Hyperdimensional Neptune. Oh wait. Nick? Fuck. Nick, can you hear me? Shit! God damn it, technical issue, motherfucker. Random tech. Oh. Yeah, can you hear me? Because I can't hear you. Oh shit. Well, this can't be good. Oh, you're playing Dimension Neptune in this play? Ah, you know what Dimension Dimension Neptune is. Sorry. Skip, folks. We do a technical difficult at the moment. Okay. Okay, you can hear me. That's good. Can't unmute because mine is connected. Wait, what? Mine isn't connected. That's not good. Apart. Oh, you're here. Try on your mic. Trying to. Okay. Don't do that. Hi, Daisy. Alright. Okay. Well,
Yeah, the phone is finally cooled down enough. So
yeah.
I can well be on here now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why my phone decided to overheat, but it just did.
Yeah. With that could be a
Right.
problem.
Yeah. Anyway.
We could split that. We could split it into 2 parts. Right. Part 1 we change to scene 1, scene 2. Then we could do.
We can do that.
Yeah. All right. So we should probably have to go through scene 2 as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for the other part of scene 1, scene 4, but that time is part. So we'll go split into 2 parts. All right. So we'll discover scene 2.
Okay.
Okay. So where were we? Oh, right, the tournament arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes episodes 14 to 25
Yep.
and covers from the manga chapters 22 to 44.
Yep.
That it's a pretty fun arc per se.
Mm-hmm.
Even has the iconic image of, even though it happens a bit later in the arc, Deku versus Trudeau.
Yep.
Plus, this arc is famous for introducing ever, voiced by Patrick Stoltz.
Yep. And Deborah, oh boy, I said, wait, have you guys ever watched Rosario Vampire High School DxD Sakurai Senmo Sins Tokugo or Gundam Blood Organ? Okay. I've seen 7 Deadly Sins. I've seen Tokugo, which have it, and I can see all of it because that's so good subject.
For those, I've seen all those except for 7 Mortal Sins and the Gundam one.
Yeah, I see the Gundam one.
So I've not seen that one. High School DxD, I've watched it, I've also reviewed it.
I did not see High School DxD.
Yeah. That is just, I'm not going to say it's a series not for kids.
Yeah, I bet it is. It's pretty porn, all I know. Yeah.
Like almost every episode, we have a female character going completely naked. There's some swearing in it, and lots of sex references.
Yeah, no surprise.
And the character is a notorious pervert.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the main character of High School DxD is a pervert.
Ew.
Yeah, he actually at one point decided to sneak into a girl's locker room to peek on girls in the locker. He does it several times to get punished for it.
What the fuck? Oh. Okay, I mean, you know what? I don't want to know.
It's a weird anime to watch. But I mainly watch it because of the fact that this character takes on freaking North God He took out Loki in the series and won.
What? How did that? You know what? You know what?
You want to know how he beat him?
Pure
With
luck.
Mjolnir. With Mjolnir.
Thor's hammer. Where did you get that?
Thor gave it to him. But this is not the Marvel comic Thor. This is this universe Thor. And Mjolnir is huge. It's the size of a freaking skyscraper.
Yeah, got wood, yeah.
Yeah. Like, unlike My Hero Academia is based upon a manga, High School DxD is based upon light novels.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
It's
I've
the
read
only
light
part of a
novels.
good
They're
close off. Yeah.
pretty weird.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not going to discuss it here. I'll discuss it later. The writer's infamous nickname.
Yeah, sounds really weird. Like I said, that's a different talk altogether. I will watch an anime eventually, but yeah, this is weird.
Yeah. It was the first anime I watched where it's based upon light novels.
Figures. But anyway, okay, before you fall over here, we should write the scene too. Okay. Well, like I said, we're going to determine argument for the first part of the tournament that I did with the race between all the main characters plus the class B with their powers activate. We see Jenica, like we see this girl with kind of green hair, who activate kind of binds. That's pretty cool. Gets the Hatsume and her Zoom power pretty cool with her gadgets. If they all class 1A, class 1B, try to win this race. And long story short, Deku actually win after the race with pure engineering and pure luck. And actually paid out pretty awesome.
Yep.
Yep.
We also have the infamous Calvary battle.
Yep. Which I love the comic battle, it's so fun.
Yeah. Which, believe it or not, Tim, they actually did this in the series Ithaca Quartet, where they had the four leads from the four series different light novels: Kurosawa, Overlord, Tasagaton Evil, and ReZero, all like work together to take on four supporting characters from different series.
Wait, back about wait. So, 4 characters from 4 series team up with My Hero?
No, it's a crossover series. That's not part of My Hero.
Oh. Huh. Interesting. Being a crossover series, we got Jump Force that came out. Yeah, again, that's so disappointing.
Yeah, I have it. I have not had a chance to play Jump Force yet. I mean, the best thing about the game is the fact that you get a chance to have characters interact with each other. The problem with the game is, and a lot of people can agree with this particular problem, there's no dub.
Yeah, which really pissed me off again. You have all the characters that know that there's one big ever crossover game and no dub.
Yeah,
Rip off.
The studio who made the series couldn't bother to contact, I don't know. How about Funimation, Viz Media, and whatever dub studio did City Hunter and...
Or Bones? Wait.
Can't contact any of these dub studios?
Hey.
Nope. Just have it all in freaking Japanese.
And plus get Madhouse too, and plus get no voice for like young even Madhouse. Rip off.
And your creative character has got no voice at all. He doesn't even speak.
Of course, well, I'm not surprised. Well, it's been a crossover game. I was on to fight more the main character. Like, I'm fine creating my own character. I get that. But they always do this crap in their story mode. You have to create your own character, which I'm fine with that. But I told you to find one character I knew and loved. I want to see their story.
Yeah. I mean, the whole point of the Jump Force is any character who appeared in Weekly Shonen Jump, the magazine, appeared in this thing. So, you want a character Fairy Tail? Nope. Attack on Titan? Nope.
Yep.
How about, let's say, any other series? Nope. Anything that's not published in Weekly Shonen Jump does not show up in this game.
Yep. So no Attack on Titan, no One Punch Man, nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, really? I mean, what was the whole point of that for? I mean, you can include all these great characters, but you don't include all the characters we want to see interact with. Nope. But it was nice to see there was this one funny moment they had in the game where they have the main character of City Hunter, where he talks to Cole Hancock. He says, that is a woman." And he basically tried to use this charm to get the interpretation for Julius I read. And Jimisi is like, "Nah, I'm taken, man. I'm taken. You back off. You take it with Luffy."
Nice.
Oddly enough, aside from Deku, I can't remember any other characters from My Hero actually show up in the game.
I know Bakugo showed in DLC, showed All Might.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
I don't think My Hero is as big as past is, and we can do more characters, but nope.
Which is weird to me, because they have Yu-Gi-Oh!, they have physically Dragon Ball, they have Naruto, One Piece, My Hero. Like, there's so many characters that is big on the card of the game, man.
Freaking Black Clover, which they only had like one character from Black Clover, and that was Asta. That was it. Nope. Like, really? You can't include anybody else from Black Clover?
You tell me we own Kenshin?
Yeah, they brought him in, which I was surprised they brought him in. Because Kenshin more like, wow, they brought him in. They brought one of his best villains from the series.
Yep.
Like, I was surprised they brought him in.
One thing I'm not surprised they bring in Inuyasha. I mean, they brought him in.
Yeah, I didn't see Inuyasha. I think he was a DLC character, wasn't he?
Probably, I'm not sure. I didn't check. But
yeah. Like, for My Hero, the only characters I could possibly put in the game who could have thrown in there, like, I would throw in Trophy, I would throw in Endeavor, I would throw in Red Riot.
Totoroki, my Totoroki.
Otaku might be a good choice.
Yep.
But nope.
And Genium, Ida. No, Ida. Such wasted potential.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, look up, we have, if you want a game for My Hero, we have One Justice.
Yep, we're finding out indie stuff on it, which I will get that game eventually.
I'll probably get it. I don't know how much it costs now. Is it like, has the price dropped in the game?
They probably dropped it by now.
It probably has dropped. No, boo. What?
I don't know what that means.
What was the other one you said?
Wait. Sailor Moon, no Astro Boy, no Yu. Well, actually, Yu-Gi-Oh! is in Jump Force.
Yeah, Jump Force.
Yeah. Astro Boy, I don't know about him.
Yeah, Astro Boy. As a matter of fact, this studio is making the second season of one of the series I'm watching. I don't know, 17 more. They're the ones who made the 2003 series in the 80s. They made those two. They're making the second season of How Not to Summon Demon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Aside from Yuki itself, I think they put in there Sort Kaiba and that's it.
Yugi.
Yeah, just Yugi, Sort Kaiba. That's it. Just those two. Really? You don't include any other character? I mean, what other character you could throw in there? Maybe like 5 Valentine.
Yeah, I don't get it. Open message didn't show up either. Who?
I think he was from season 3.
Oh.
Open message. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. But anyway, we'll be all day without Jump Force because that is a different discussion altogether. I could probably go all day in that game, but like I said, we'll be all day we talk about that game. So, anyways, like I said, we gotta speed this up because I don't want your phone to overheat again due to technical issues. So, anyways, back to the tournament arc. Okay. Long story short, Deku had to win the way, and then we get the Kami Battle. The Kami Battle, it's a ton of fun, it's a great story, or in my opinion, it's a great, fun diversion to the main story. Deku and what's their teammate, they win. Well, so they kind of win, but they win in second place.
Yeah, I think it was, the winner was Bakudo, and then it was, Deku and then Shudo. That was it.
Yep, that's about it.
which Bakula winning this also got the inspiration for Lady Bones to kidnap him in season 3.
Yep.
But this arc basically laid the groundwork for the next arc of the series, Stain the Hero Killer.
Well, actually, before we get to Stain, I completely forgot. During the tournament, we get to see Deku fight basically
He fought Shudo.
Shido, and we got to know his backstory, and it's actually tragic and dark and sad.
Yeah, it shows that Endeavor is a terrible father.
Yep, he's a scumbag.
Yeah, which they kind of been redeemed since he became number 1.
Interesting.
He's still a terrible person. He's a good hero. He's just terrible being a father.
Yeah, he's not a great father. But his wife and dad didn't like him either, which I don't blame him on that one. Yeah, like I said, Endeavor, he's a good hero, but not a nice person. Which
Yeah.
I don't blame actually I totally enjoy it, but I hate him.
Yeah, and there was this line that Deku said to Endeavor, which he did bring you back to him, where he says, "I'm not Oma, and Shudo is not you."
Yeah, like it's your quirk, not his. And actually, he actually inspired Endeavor, well, not Todoroki, to use his fire. With a pretty epic moment when you see both like Deku and Todoroki actually use all the power to be on there. Granted, the fight though, and not a draw, but it actually exploded at the epic fight.
Yep.
Ultimate Metal and Bobo or Anime at Waterbank 2006 when I was watching One Piece in Auto. Ah, gotcha. I didn't know about that. Yeah. Like Ultimate Metal I did not see, and I did not see Bobo, I don't know what it is. So, yeah.
I don't know what it is either.
So I'm in the dog on that one. So, but that's pretty cool.
Yep. Stain the Hero Killer was the first really dark arc of the series.
Yeah, Stain at the like the another hero killer from Power Rangers, from the Brian Bender series, is actually not more a monster.
Which this guy will lead to inspiring a few new characters above the season 3, and plus he was referenced by Deku, who could have wrote in season 3.
Yep. And holy shit, Stain, it's freaking nuts.
Yeah, because he thinks like the whole thing, because heroes actually get paid for their work by the government. He thinks heroes do it for free.
Which, in a way, he does kind of make sense from his logic.
Yeah, but the way his methods of doing it is complete other nonsense.
Yeah,
like
extreme.
Brother, like look, in Jan's brother, a character who was inspiration for a lot of people, including Jenny himself, and yet he decided to stab him.
Yep.
Like,
not kill him, but
yeah, but he was one character I can't build this out. He like. I wouldn't be surprised it went after Endeavor, but Ingenium, brother?
Yeah.
That made no sense.
Yeah, because Stain in general, I get for other people, like I say, Ingenium, like, I get why he did it, because Ingenium went after Stain. It blew him in his face, literally, but...
Well, this basically gave the credence for the internships, like, Shudo with his father,
yeah.
Deku went with All Might's former psychic.
Not psychic, they didn't mentor.
Yeah, his mentor. I don't know what was his name. It was old man.
Yep.
Remember his name?
I'm trying to remember. Let's see.
Yeah. He was a friend of his.
Yeah, it's in season part 2. One young hero started the friend into real pro and just hearing the name of Deku's mentor, read all my chicken and boots, put a bribe sunset training Deku, receive already put his new skills, classmate gets cornered by hero killer Stain, fight, read the last thing, put for credit when I go back to line with final exams, Memories. It doesn't tell me who the Owen mentor was.
I'll find out who it is.
Yeah.
Because it was a guy who kept jumping a lot.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure I can find him because they mentioned because he used to work with
All my particular partner. Well, actually, no. Well, actually, all my mentor. What?
Oh, it's I forgot his name. Gran Torino.
Gran Torino. Not another. Yep.
Yeah, and also before they started the internship, they don't pick their names.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Frothy went with gang workup. Otaku went with the guy who knows using martial arts, which everyone thought that was strange.
I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Menta obviously went with Lady.
Yep.
Momo went with I'm trying to think. What the heck did they with? He was with the superheroes over doing last time.
Let's see.
Not the dragon hero. I don't think.
Yeah, I think Dragon Hero. I think the girl with giant hand went Dragon Hero, and so did the other female hero from Class 1A.
Yeah. And I think that was it. Mostly foot, and we also had this thing where basically Gran Torino actually kind of trained them a bit how to use the foot.
Yep, that's a big cool.
Let's see. He also basically brought some like dessert fish, and he apparently had this thing where he also did this thing where he did this also in season 4 as well. Where he did this thing where he kept jumping all over the place because that was power.
Yep.
Apparently, at one point, put too many like fish cakes on the plate.
Yeah, you're getting muffled.
Yeah. He put some like fish cakes, and apparently they get inspiration to do more with each other. And then he goes out to train with him someplace, and then like, oh, like that's when Stain's. That's when he just happens to come across Stain.
Yep. Which well after Shigaraki after Stain really attacked Shigaraki, because Stain said that like your father is stupid, and like he had to try to attack Shigaraki, and he had to impress Shigaraki, and Stain said he turned him down, literally. Long story short, and Daniel and Ida run into Stain, and it did not go well for Ida. Nick?
Yeah, I'm Nick. Yeah. He kind of suspected that he would go after Stain because that would be his brother.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, I'm going to go after him. And then he texts, like, he wanted to sound like information for help. Oh, he just approached it. So we just turn out to apparently he decided to see them. He's okay to talk to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I knew that.
There's a lot of stuff going on there, kid.
Yeah, there is. Hang on a sec.
Okay. I guess he'll be back in a few minutes. Maybe get himself some headphones.
Oh, I do have headsets. Just one of these headsets, well, don't block noise.
Okay. Huh. Okay.
Well, continue with that. I'll be back.
Okay. Mostly put. And well, only Shoes ever show up while a bunch of Nemu showed up. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go see what this location is. You deal with this because you're the hero. So, and basically it took. And then when Shudo showed up, because he was the only one who could, and apparently it was later revealed that apparently everyone else got the text too, but they couldn't exactly figure out where this place was. Shudo found it not much big problem because he wasn't that very far from it. So it took the combined might of Deku, Ingenium, and Shudo just to beat Stain after a pretty grueling battle. And of course,
yeah, it's pretty honestly badass. Like, holy shit, big ol' like they had to like the beat and Stain, which it's so cool.
Yep. And
Right.
and then Stain notices one of the Nemu coming to take I think about hit Endeavor, and he's like he basically takes it out because I don't think he had any desire to deal with what was going on with the guy.
Yeah.
So he takes that and gets knocked in coma. And as of right now, he's still in a coma. He has not got out of his coma at all. He's been in coma since his arc. He's been mentioned several times, but he's surprisingly he's never come out of his coma.
Yeah. Which makes sense because with Luke playing his heart. But
Yeah.
I think he was dead, but he had to do one final speech. I said, he'll kill. There's like one who went to kill. Oh my brother. That's a very cool individual.
Yep.
With the red eyes, he's shadow everywhere.
Of course, Deku, Ingenium, and Trudeau all had to basically swear to secrecy that they were the ones who actually beat him, and the public basically got the
Endeavor beat him. Yeah.
Which, okay, that makes sense due to the fact that they don't have their license to catch heroes yet.
Yep.
But even though that Shudo pointed out, I think it was Deku pointed out, even though they have their license, does that mean that they can't prevent the death of a fellow superhero?
Mm-hmm. Right, it's protect the public.
Yeah. So, from their perspective, what they did was correct, even though it was against the law.
Mm-hmm.
So, in this police chief who's a dog.
Yep.
You know what that? Which this character does show up in season 3, and I think he shows up. I think it's season 4, and that's it for the character. He doesn't do very much in the show.
But they're good characters in my opinion. I actually like them.
Yeah, and then they kind of everybody finishes up their internship, and they all go back to school after this.
Yep. Well, actually, before they go back to school, we do get to see after the stain fight. We get to see the other characters do their internships.
Yep.
We thought they're pretty cool.
Proppy helps out with a rescue.
Yep.
I think Otaku helps out with a different rescue as well.
Yeah. Bakugo went with Big Genius. It's so funny. Like they messed his hair. It's hilarious. Like, damn it! I did the wrong agency. It's so funny.
Yeah, and of course it's not revealed here, but Dark Shadow took his internship with Hawks. At this point, of course, Hawk didn't make his debut yet. He didn't make his debut until
the movie.
Yeah, that was his first anime debut. But in the manga, his debut actually in the arc, they haven't really started the dub yet for season 4.
Gotcha.
Yep, and I can't think of much anything else to say about the Stand the Hero Killer arc.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from the fact that it doesn't, for the next arc, final exams, it doesn't lay groundwork for that. It's mostly groundwork for the first arc of season 4 of 3.
Yeah. The final exam arc might be the final arc for season 2. But I think, honestly, that's pretty cool to see Bakugo and Deku for the team up because, well, they have to be a team. And that's a very cool team against All Might. It's a very cool fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, where you have him being a villain, which that would be the last time he'd do that.
Yep, which we'll get to that later in the scene. Well, we'll probably say that for next time because I said due to technical issues, they know how we can cover all 4 scenes. They're good plans.
Yeah, but I think that for the next one we should start off with the first film.
Yeah, well, actually, before we get the first movie and done, I think the first part 2, we'll probably say that for season 3, because season 3 does connect to that movie.
Yeah, but the movie takes place before season 3.
Even though there's a special episode for season 3.
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
Yep.
Yeah, so we could probably combine it with part 2 with the special episode for season 3. Then do the movie.
Yep.
Kill 2 everyone's done. Easy.
Yep.
But anyways, back on track. Long story short, we should see all guys when they do the internship. With the pretty awesome, pretty badass. And we go back to school with all get the hell name. We see Deku. Okay, Izuguma to Deku. Which that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I think this thing fight takes place before. No, wait, it has to do. They choose the hell name after the tournament, or then they do the same fight. I got that backwards.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Yeah, and there's also a light novel that takes place just after the Stain Hero Kill arc and the final arc. It's mostly just Parents' Day.
Ah, I know about that part.
Yeah, it's I own the book. Basically, to check out my review of it, it's a really good book to read. I recommend you check out it too. You might actually really enjoy it.
I'll probably check it out.
And it's pretty cheap too. I think it's like, I think about $14.
Nice.
You can probably find it at Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, probably. If I go back to Barnes & Noble, maybe I'll probably look for it.
Yeah.
But anyways, back on track. Okay. I just seen you. Long story short, in generality, the big hero killer thing, the main villain at the League of Villains get pissed off about Normal getting Siren Stain. He tried to kill basically Izuku, which is that very dark moment.
Yep.
Long story short,
Deku breaking his hands.
Yep.
And this season also had a debut. Actually, his previous season had a debut of his costume.
Yep.
That he would wear for pretty much the rest of the series, though with slight alterations.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool.
Like the base of his costume never changed. It's a costume made by his mother.
Yep. That's
but everything else about the suit has pretty much changed. I know he's got different gloves and different boots now, but the thing like around his neck, that's still there.
Yep. That's adorable. I'm not too happy about that. That's true, mommy. That is iconic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which, well, that's the look that people have for Deku for his figure, which I had the figure.
Nice.
Okay. But I don't think there's much anything else to say about first two seasons.
Yeah, there is to talk about.
Yep.
Right. Overall, as we brought before, season 1, season 2, in my opinion, they're a great season, in my opinion, the main show. And, I'll probably wait until I get the door quiet downstairs. But, anyways, okay. Well, all right. Well, like I said, we should wrap this up until. But anyways, like I said, long story short, I love both seasons. Both seasons are amazing. My both seasons are epic, and well, this got me hooked to season 3. And like I said, both seasons are both excellent. Both into the world, both into the characters. It's a great story, and well, I can't wait to see actually more of the amazing anime in the future. But I thought for both seasons. My rating, I gave a perfection 8 out of 5, perfect 8 plus.
I give both seasons a 10 out of 10.
Hang on a sec.
Alright. Okay. I'm not sure what else to say about this.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we're going to see everybody in part 2 of this review for My Hero Academia.
Yep. Anyways, like I said, in generality, when we first started doing the plan, we're going to do all 4 scenes of the movie, but due to technical issue, we got the, well, we'll have to start with the quick and fast. So, anyways, as I said, both scenes are both great, both scenes are both excellent, perfection, and well, what there to say? It's a great show, a great series, and can't wait to come to scene 2, right? In the future. So, anyways. So, should we end it?
Yep.
Alright, thank you for joining for My Hero Academia season 1, scene 2 discussion. Sorry we couldn't cover the movie or scene 3 like we planned, but that's with technical issues. So, Nick, where can we find you?
You can find me on my YouTube channel.
Yep.
Nick Lenz.
Yep. And you can follow me to Smoker, my video on Twitter, well, Google Play dead now. You go to follow me out there on twitch.tv at Tevin Smoker. They got job joined for My Hero Academia season 1, scene 2 discussing. Well, it's probably season 1, scene 1 to 4 with the movie, but change the plans. We'll probably do a part 2 of My Hero Academia season 3, scene 4. Well, after change the part 2 will probably be about scene 3, part the movie. Then maybe scene 4 if we can do that for part 2. I'm just gonna go all my juggle one thing back. I'll finish something. They're gonna join us. Stay tuned with next gun on season 3. Yep. And part the movie. Ta-da. Yep. Enjoy for part 2 for scene 3 and the movie. And hope we see you guys there. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.